just about to get underway. And pitching in this game, Zach Wheeler.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to get underway. Now a chance for George Springer. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And away we go this afternoon. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just off the outside corner. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And that one fouled off. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Kevin Gausman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Trey Turner. Outside low, ball 1. One down, base is empty. Just missed. And now 2-1. Out towards right center field. Lucas on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the righty deals.
Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 out, space is empty. That one
2 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
On a bounce right side, Jimenez gets it to first. Harper retired. That's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner digs in now. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Alejandro Kirk.
So 2 down now, and here is Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
1-1.
In the air, left field, Kepler, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Gosman back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Swings through that.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No score here in the second. Up the middle. Slings to first, and there's 2 away.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's down and away. Up and in, and it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. high fly ball lifted in the air right field. Castellanos makes the grab on the run.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And the batter now, Ernie Clement. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. And that's
2 balls,
downstairs
1
and
strike.
outside. Top of the third, no score. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. And that's a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Stays alive. There's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still
Batting
get the
ninth,
out.
center fielder Nathan Lucas.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
2 down, nobody on. And that one popped in the air, left field. Kepler. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. And now JT Realmuto. And the right-hander back to work. Check swing, called strike. That
Ball
just
one.
misses. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This is Bryson's stop. That's in there. Man at second. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Just misses with that one. Bounce to the right. Jimenez handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
On the ground to third, Clement. Fires over to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball one on a pitch inside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Just missed.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. But they push across one run on one base hit. No errors. No one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the right fielder, George Springer. Springer, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one way outside, and the count is 1-2. This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Fouled off left side. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Offense held in check there, and midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Trey Turner. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. In the air, left field. Santander has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
So here is Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time up.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one outside, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Castellanos batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. And a strike on the outside edge.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. Splits the plate, strike 1. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball to right. Castellanos makes the grab on the run. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Gosman back to work, and that misses. 1-0. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The count is full.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now batting Max Kepler. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's JT Realmuto. Doubled his first time up. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's outside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Realmuto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. Inning over. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia.
off for
All right,
the
we
Blue
go to the
Jays,
top
second
half
baseman,
of inning
Andres
number 6.
Jimenez.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one in the air, center field. Marsh on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right
Now
now.
batting, the center
So up
fielder,
next,
Nathan
Nathan
Lucas.
Lucas. Fly to left his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Blue Jays down a run. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Jays nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Brandon
Marsh.
First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball is outside. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 2-1.
Ball inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Kyle
So the Philly batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
Catch inside.
Runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 3. foul ball. He stays alive. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lucas under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and throwing. Swanson also throwing. Man at second. That one to first. Guerrero tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get Turner for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So Harper stands in. And that one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. One left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder George Springer.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Strom getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Springer on the run. Pitch is low. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
So the tying run at second. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And downstairs. Stays alive. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside low, full count now.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Phillies fans want a strikeout, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one misses. Now 1-2. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And now 2-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Will Wagner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit into the outfield. Springer comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Just a huge at-bat right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that is downstairs. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll take those move hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Joe Ross.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Runner takes off. Out to short. Sends it across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Here's Andres Jimenez. In the air, center field. Marsh settles underneath it. Nabs it. And that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And it hits the base of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Gausman makes way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Tying run at the plate. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The tying run at the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. Kepler will hit next. That misses, and that is ball one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Here's a 2-0.
That's ball three.
JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a strike. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. JT Realmuto steps in. Golden opportunity right here.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And the 1-0. Way high.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fought off foul. And a curve is down and in.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Toronto.
So a lefty out of the pen, Brendan
Number
Little.
54.
Well, no margin for error in
Brendan
terms
Little.
of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Bryson Stott, the next to hit.
Now
He's grounded
batting,
out a couple of
second
times.
baseman,
And there's no
Bryson
doubt that
Stott.
they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's in there. Strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases juiced, no outs. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And this place is rocking. And now they're out front. It's 6-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Kyle Schwarber
Now
comes up
batting,
to hit here.
designated
A pair of
hitter,
strikeouts,
Kyle
and he's flied to center.
Schwarber.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one is in for a strike. Little, a 6'2" southpaw. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one
ball,
misses.
two
Ball
strikes.
one.
Two balls, two strikes.
That one out to right, and that is Springer. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Two down, bases empty. Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs.
Ball, that's inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two to count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground to third. Clement zips it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Major impact on this Phillies grand slam. It's now 6-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Ernie Clement.
Leading off for Toronto, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ross back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Romano, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Alvarado also getting ready. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Stott over to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Joe Ross won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
Orion
for the Phillies.
Kerkering on the pitch out of the pen here.
Orion Kerkering.
Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And a strike in there. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Fouled off to the right. One down, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Blue Jays 3.
Now pitching for Toronto.
New pitcher now, Nick Sandlin.
Number 52.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Nick
and this is where a
Sandlin.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Bryce
Leading
Harper.
off
0 for
the
3 with 2
Phillies.
strikeouts
First
and a ground out.
baseman, Bryce Harper.
And that one wrapped foul. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 1-2. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And now 2-2. That's a little bit low. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch just misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So a man aboard, Alec Bohm, now at the plate. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Way upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next offering is in for a strike. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. There's the strike. And that one upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Just missed. And a foul ball. Harper at second with 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good, and they tack on 3. It's 9-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Sandlin done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now for the Jays, Eric Swanson. He's into the game with the bases empty.
For Toronto, number 50, Eric Swanson.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 2. And downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the 3-1. And that is out of play. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And he boots it.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Well, I definitely think the
Brandon
speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch
Nope,
misses,
that's down.
and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
0-2 is the count.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think
Up
that's a
next,
strike
for the
if he
Blue
takes
Jays,
it.
left
Pretty
fielder
textbook
Anthony
pitching. Get ahead in the
Santander.
count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
is downstairs. The Blue
I got
Jays
3-0.
with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And next will be the
Now
cleanup
batting,
hitter,
the first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero
Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.